guys, it's Lee and I'm back with another video showing you how to make some really simple and tasty party treats. These are actually for our family Christmas party, which is coming up tomorrow night. But you can customize these for any party, just change the colors of the melting wafers. First thing I'm going to show you is how to do these chocolate covered pretzels. It's so easy and they look so pretty and they taste amazing because who doesn't like chocolate and pretzels mixed together? Everybody loves that. And this is drizzle corn. So it is basically just caramel popcorn and kettle corn and chocolate. So good and so simple. And people will think you worked really hard to make these, but really it doesn't take much time at all. I'm gonna start with the chocolate dipped pretzels. So for this, you're going to need pretzel rods, candy melts of your choice. I have some dark chocolate, and then I have red, green, and white. I'm not sure which ones I'm gonna use just yet. Those are all vanilla flavored. Some sprinkles or decorations, parchment paper, and some mugs to melt your chocolates in. You can use bowls, but I find it's easier to dip the pretzel down in the mug, a nice tall mug. I'm gonna get this set up and I'll be right back. So the first step will be to melt these chocolate wafers. My pretzels are going to be dipped in chocolate first. I'm going to let them cool off. Then I'm going to dip them in either red or green or possibly white candy melts after that. So let me go melt this and I'll be right back. To melt these, I'm using the microwave and I'm just going to follow the directions on the back of the bag of candy melts. The chocolate is melted, so I'm going to take a pretzel stick, dip it in, and just sort of swirl it slightly. See if I can get it. See if I can show you what I'm doing. See that? All right, pick it up. Let as much of the chocolate drip off as you can. There was actually a piece of the wafer that wasn't completely melted. Once most of the excess chocolate has dripped off, just want to place it on the parchment paper. Can you see that? I'm just going to keep going now. If your chocolate cools off, just throw it back in the microwave on defrost for like 15 seconds and stir it until it's liquidy again. Okay, so I have them all done. I'm going to let them sit until they're hardened. Not sure how long that's gonna take. Some of them are actually already starting to get there. I only had a few casualties, but never fear, my son will eat those. They won't go to waste. Okay, so I've had a change of plan. I've decided to go ahead and put the white chocolate in a Ziploc bag, cut the tiniest little corner out, and then drizzle. And just drizzle it across. I'm gonna do the same with the red and green. And now I have the green. I'm just going to drizzle that on as well. And now I'm going to do the same with the red. And while the red is still wet, I'm going to add the sprinkles. And hopefully some of them will stick. Now I'm just gonna let these harden completely and they'll be ready to serve. The next party snack I'm going to be making is Drizzle Popcorn. To make this, I used 1 bag of kettle popcorn and 1 bag of caramel corn. This one happens to have peanuts in it, but that's fine. So on my table, I have 1 sheet pan and I have covered it with parchment paper just to make cleanup easier. Then just dump your kettle corn on the tray. Kind of smooth it out. And then do the same with your caramel corn. And then mix them together. And then I'm going to use the same chocolate melting wafers I used for the pretzels. I melted them in the microwave and put them in a bag and cut a little snip off. And then I'm just going to drizzle, which is why it's called drizzle corn, I suppose. Then I'm just gonna do the same with the red. The white. And the green. Now I'm using less of the red, white, and green than I did of the chocolate, and that's because they're all the same flavor. They're all vanilla. And I think while that's still wet, I'm gonna throw on a few sprinkles. This part is optional, of course. So before you do anything with this, you need to let it harden completely. Now obviously you can tailor the colors to match your party. I made this for my daughter's high school graduation and their school colors were orange and black. So I just used dark chocolate and then the orange and white melt, and it was so pretty and everybody loved it. This has been sitting a while and the chocolate is all hardened. I have a couple of containers here. I have more if I need them. You just want to gently break it up. I'm gonna go ahead and fill the containers as I'm doing that. So I ended up with 4 of these containers of the Drizzle Popcorn to take to our family party tomorrow night. Now the pretzels are hardened. I wanna show you what I did after the chocolate hardened a bit. See how this has all these little extra pieces? I just gently broke off the parts that were sticking out, and I think they look much more finished, just a little prettier that way. You want to store these chocolate covered pretzels and the Drizzle Popcorn in an airtight container, and then you want to eat them up pretty quickly because popcorn goes stale and pretzels go stale, so I wouldn't keep them hanging around more than 3 or 4 days. And there you have it. It's super duper simple. And like I said in the beginning, just change up the colors and you can make these work for any get together or any holiday. If you like these kinds of videos, could you please give this one a thumbs up for me? And also consider subscribing to my channel. If you're already subscribed, go ahead and hit that bell so that you get notified every time I upload a new video, which is usually Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You can also find me on Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, and Facebook at Lee'sHome05. Thanks for watching. Bye.